1 week. Who is Rudra?
Yes, sir.
Rudra?
I'm here. Yes, sir.
You are not coming from last 1 week?
No, I'm.
Pardon? Yeah, I'm talking with you.
I'm here every day. Every class I have.
आवाज नहीं आ रही. Your voice is not coming.
You hear me?
Yeah. Tell me please.
Yeah, I'm here every day. Every class I am here. I
Aman?
never miss class.
Okay.
He's coming daily? Okay.
Like in between, like he was not.
Aman, your voice is also coming very low. I don't know.
Just a second.
मेरे end पे है क्या? देखो.
No. It's
नहीं
like
सुनाई दे रहा है मेरे को उन लोगों के इनसे
like
वॉइस लॉस यस नाउ
अब आ रही है. Just fine. I'll talk to him. 1 2 3 4. देखो मुझे इसमें पता नहीं क्या. एक तो इसमें सेशन में देखो nowadays I think there may be power outage issue, so that could be a reason, but I don't know.
Power
when I'm
outage?
coming to this, yeah, I don't know
where
if you
is
know
power
it.
outage?
See, I'm talking about electricity and all.
No, I know the power outage means electricity.
Some of the states has it. But
Texas. They have
Many states like Texas and all those.
For you guys, it's not right. The
Yeah,
place
No,
where you are.
for me is okay. I don't know.
No, many people are facing problems in other training. That's okay. Just fine. You guys can please note down this. इसको screenshot ले लो, otherwise I'll send you. Okay. And tomorrow, if I'm talking about, at least you should know 5 points. Okay. Very confidently. मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि जब you guys are just here for
Why not 10 points?
because you guys are not able to not able to answer 1 or 2 points. Okay, that's why I'm not saying I'm talking about general all. मुझे पता है कि जब I have to do this job only, then why I'm not able to recall it? That's my question. जब मैं दिन भर whole day I'm doing the same thing, at least I should know, right? I'm not expecting when you speak, right? You should speak very clearly, you know, and all that. That's not required, man. You have to just give the impression, right? You know it. So please remember it. If what are you doing, you're not able to understand, wasting your time. Simple. Hey, what I'm going to teach you today, I forget it. Who will remind me? Spring Boot.
Nagin,
Tell me, please.
so it will generate the table automatically?
Sir, आपके सामने तो हुआ था table. Of course, man. A table अपने आप बनाता है, and you have seen also, right? For you, it was also generating it, right? तुम्हारे लिए भी कर रही थी, no?
Okay.
I'm not applying. अबे वो table you have generated or it is generated by it?
Someone told us
Employee.
yesterday that the first table will generate it automatically and for other we have to generate manually.
No. He hasn't said like that. He was saying
Yeah.
first time it's created automatically. Second time, right? It may be updating and all. Okay.
yes.
So it's not for one table only. If you have n number of table, it will create all the tables, right? Okay. So why hibernate? I don't know. I'm just looking for one more diagram. Who can tell me why Spring Boot is? Oh, I got it. अब देखो, अगर tomorrow if you're not able to answer it, that's bad. Okay. In this, Raj, you read point number 1, 2, 3. After that, I will explain you, right? क्या है? What is the purpose of this slide? Anybody tell me? What is the purpose of it? Why Spring Boot? Why we are using Spring MVC is there, Spring Core is there. Then on top of it, we have this technology. So you need to understand what this technology all about is. Any guess? Let's go ahead. Raj,
Dependency management.
पहला the first point is dependency management. क्या problem
Yeah,
होती है?
that's
When
management.
you are developing application, you have to bother about lot of dependencies.
Yes.
This jar, that jar, right? But if
Right.
you use Spring Boot, you should not bother about dependency much. You'll add one jar, automatically it will download required jar. Oh my God, that's magic. Got it? Second,
Yeah.
it reduces lot of development time and increase productivity. If you're developing some application, you should not bother about much configuration and all. Actually, it automatically does all these things for you. You will feel the soon. You got a point?
Yeah. Mm.
Third, avoid writing lot of boilerplate code, annotation. You remember, right? When you developing application, you are bothered about lot of configurations. All those things will go on. Oh, fourth point. If you are developing
Again,
some
what is
web-based
the
application,
boilerplate?
boilerplate mean duplicate, redundant, same code again and again, right?
Okay.
Embedded Tomcat, nice. So you tell me, if you're developing web application, you need Tomcat or not? You always download from the internet and configure it. Say yes.
Yes. Yes.
You're not
Yes.
supposed to forget point number 4. But Spring Boot says, hey, kick out Tomcat. I don't need it. Oh my God. So where is the Tomcat? Spring Boot says automatically I will manage for you. Oh my God. If you are using Spring Boot, you should not download Tomcat and configure it. Who will give to you automatically free of cost? Automatically. This will be given by the Spring Boot. Oh,
Spring Boot. Yeah.
nice. Point number 5, where it is. It follows opinionated
Opinionated defaults configuration.
default configuration. Actually, if you want to configure some service, normally you have to do it manually, but it will assume it, right? Once you add the jar, automatically it will create the service. Nice. So if you want to create some service in Spring Boot, what you need to do, you have to just add dependency. Automatically it will create the opinionated default configurations. Oh, nice. Hmm? Yep. Point number 6, it provides CLI command line interface tool to develop. In Spring Boot, benefit is if you want to make a jar and you want to make a run a project and all, you can do it from command line itself. Command line means you can manage a Spring Boot application with CLI without editor, right? You can easily run it. You can make a. And remember, when you are developing application, I don't know. Do you know about war? War,
Yes.
war, war.
Yeah.
Actually, if you want to deploy your
Boiler.
application, then you have to make a jar of it, war of it normally. But in Spring Boot, you can make jar and war. Both the options are there. It is up to you. Nice. Normally, web application, you make a war, but with the Spring Boot, you can run your application by making
Jar.
jar also. Yeah. 6 clear. Where is the 7 point? Eh? Yeah. This is top of.
7 is on top.
It provides a
It
lot of
provides.
plugins to develop and test Spring Boot application. Nice. Plugins. The plugins are the utility, right? Which makes your job easy. So Spring Boot provide a lot of plugins which makes your job easy. Um, for example, what? Uh, For example, if you want to make a web project, right, you can easily add the plugin. Uh, if you want to create JXB classes, I will talk on that. Okay, plugins means utility. Hello. Whatever
Yes.
you can do by writing some business logic, plugin will make your job easy, right? So there's a lot of plugins. Plugins means utility, right? There may be plugin which can create with supporting classes for web services, right? All. So we'll see some example of it to elaborate it. Somebody says, what benefits 7 you can talk about. It gives you the a lot of plugins and all. Please, if any point is not clear, let me know.
So
Point
utility
number
is kind of like a library or what?
हाँ utility means library. जैसे you need some
So
utility which can
yes.
generate helping classes to access the web services. So you can
Yes.
add the plugin and plugin will make your job easy. Sometime you need a plugin if you want to deploy your application in different environment, right? That is called
Right.
profiling.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
9, it helps you write the JUnit also. What is JUnit? JUnit is one of the regression testing framework, and JUnit is really very, very, and very, very important, right? So we have to write the test cases. Got it? And
Yes.
JUnit Spring Boot also helps you for that. For writing, JUnit test cases, for writing, Integration test cases, Spring gives you the benefit. Spring Boot, basically, I'm sorry. I forget it. It provides a lot of plugin to work with embedded and in-memory database very easily. Oh, like it's saying it's provided also plugin to work with in-memory database. In-memory database means database where no need to install it. Oh man, nice. What's meaning is there is some database which comes not
Inbuilt.
replying. Yeah, which comes in jar like S2DB.
Hmm.
So it's provide support of plugins with embedded database which you can use easily. Say if you want to use MySQL and Oracle whatever, you have to install it, right?
Right.
But
Yeah.
in-memory database benefit is no need to store. It comes in the jar, and so on the fly you can create and you can create the table. You can use it and then it can die. So normally this kind of database we need when you want to store some data as long as your application is running. Sometime when you want to when you want to create the integration test cases, right? For that purpose,
Yes.
whatever I'm saying, right? I'm not going to teach anything theoretically. You know it. So thing will come in the picture soon and you'll understand more. Fine.
Yes. Yeah.
Point number 8, 9 we have done, 10. Oh, it is easy to integrate with other popular technologies. Nice. No voice. My voice is not coming. Somebody saying no voice. Alam.
It's clear.
I don't
It's
know.
coming.
For me, it's clear.
But that's fine. If it is clear for one people, my job is done. Other people have their own internet issue. Okay.
Yeah, my own is problem. Okay, no problem.
If you want to integrate this Spring application with other technologies, so it provides good integration support. If you want to integrate with the Redis server, Apache Kafka, or you want to use some,
So
so
compatibility friendly or what?
yeah, compatibility friendly, you can say.
Yeah.
Easily you can integrate it by the just giving
Integration.
very minimal configurations. So that's benefit is. कुछ समझ में आया इसका फायदा है, right?
Hmm.
10? No. Not 10. 10 done. 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Okay. And what then? If you deploy your application in production, production means live. अब बताओ अगर तुम अपनी if you are deploying your application on production,
Hmm.
what do you need to do? If you deploy application on production, you need to monitor the health of it. Yes or no? What is the CPU usage? What is the memory usage, right?
Yes.
All this information you have to basically your application is up, down, which component is up, which component is down. Oh my God. You have to basically when your application is running in production, you have to deal with its health, right? You have to manage the health. So if you want to manage the health of the application in Spring Boot, we have support of actuators. Point number 11. What is it? Actuators. Actuators actually gives you the production ready features. Whatever features you need in production for your application. Do you need to write any code? पूछ रहा हूँ मैं. No. Spring Boot provides all these things out of the box. That is one of the big thing I'm telling you. Okay.
Yeah.
Spring Boot actuators. Oh, Mister, you must talk about it. So this is
Spring,
another benefit of it.
Spring Actuators. Okay.
Yeah, Spring Boot actuators, you should say. So this automatically comes with the Spring Boot, and Spring Boot actuator provides production ready features. That is another big thing. And I'm not teaching you theoretically, right? The company in which I'm working, I was asked you to ask the design the health endpoint, right? When you
Mm.
hit it, it will show you which services are running, which service is not running. All this information it will show you very quickly.
So the Spring Boot Actuator will gives that
Yeah,
framework. Okay.
it adds several production gate services. Oh, same thing. Whatever production rates, you need production ready features. So all those things, you will get with the Spring Boot actuators, right? Productions may, if your application running the productions, you need to monitor the health of it. You need to monitor the application. Easily you can, do with the Spring Boot actuator, which comes with this Spring Boot. Done. Let me think if any other one. Mm, nice. It's the main thing I've seen this point number 10 also, right? When you do integration with Apache Kafka, all that, you have to do minimal coding. That's benefit. Oh, the Spring Boot is not different from Spring Man. It uses Spring itself, but it makes your job easy. Anybody have any question query?
Now again, what's the difference between like number 8 and number 7?
Yeah.
They look
There is not. Yeah, both are looks same. That's fine.
same, yeah. Okay,
The 7 May I'm talking about is provide a lot of plugins, and in 8 I'm just highlighting one plugin.
right.
That's
Okay.
correct. That's
It's
correct. That's
basically
correct.
in general like the plugins thing. It provides plugins
Yeah,
for
plugin means utility, right? Which you can add
right.
plugins you can add and you'll get the benefit of it. But no need to do any programming. You have to just configure it. Nice. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Mr. A, who will tell me what I taught you, right? You know, in Spring, we created a small web application. You remember? This
Yes.
login. If you allow to me, I can write this application. I can convert this application in Spring Boot. Bas. Ab you allow me. What is it?
Yes.
I can convert this application in Spring Boot. You just allow me.
Just
Agree?
go ahead now. Yes.
Go
What
ahead.
about the like here? If you don't have practice of it, my session is not going to help you now. Agenda is migrating this login MVC take application in Spring Boot, and I need your help.
Yes.
Done. Like here, in Spring Boot, normally we make a desktop application. You see, this is another benefit. New, other, same application, and here you can write. Uh, you know this, right? Nobody can say I
Maven
don't know all
project.
those things. Yeah,
Yeah, Maven project. Yeah, yeah.
and here on that uh, Spring Jdbc,
Mhm.
That's
and
it.
here you can. This is the project name. Spring. I don't know what I should do. देखो, you see my style man and feel it. MVC take boot, right? Jar, because I told you can make jar and war both. I'm just making.
Jar.
No. I'm just making war. You can make a if you make a jar, right? So normally we do not use JSP, but here we have to use
JSP.
JSP. That's why I'm making war of it. Nowadays, I'm telling you, nobody's going to use JSPs and all. That's why. But it's fine. Anybody have any problem so far? No at all, man. You know this. This is your daily job, right? पहला
So
काम है
Mhm.
वो.
what? So once if you don't use the JSP, how do you run that Europe code?
Also, I'll show you because in this you will have main method. What method?
Yeah, main method.
Main. I told you. Isme na, you are not going to run as a Tomcat. I told you because Tomcat is inbuilt
It's
inside it.
integrated. Yeah, it's integrated
Yeah.
inside.
So
Yeah,
another
but
benefit
even
of the Spring Boot. Another benefit is you run it as a standalone. Let me make a note of it.
Okay.
12. You
12.
can run
Spring Boot as a standalone.
application. We can run application
Standalone.
as standalone. Like here I'm telling you, you can run application as a standalone. Yes, please tell me.
And for me, your screen is stuck. Like it's saying like you're starting to share.
What about other people?
What?
Good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's showing clear.
It's stuck on my
Sure.
side too.
Sorry.
Again.
Yeah, I'm here. I
Oh,
don't have
okay.
any issue. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Like here, honestly, I'm telling you, whatever we have taught you so far, if you know that much, you can easily understand it. Clear? The second step is you have to just add dependency over here. This is a little bit tricky. Okay, allow me. What? Spring Boot dependency. So like this is again copy paste magic. Let's do that.
So
So
why we use the dependency since it's a Spring Boot is giving us the internally.
yeah, actually you have to use minimal dependency in this case. Let's see. The
Okay.
Spring Boot provides this parent dependency, which has primarily dependency which you need for the web project. Let's do that.
Always
I'm I'm
playing.
I'm just going to copy paste blindly from top
Mhm.
to bottom, and you know how to copy paste.
Yeah. Control A.
So there you have
I
it.
want to.
But you have to be smart. It's not easy. So let me explain to you all the dependencies. This is the parent dependency you need, parent,
Yes.
right? And Java 8. And this dependency is for Spring Boot. You see, all the Spring Boot dependencies start with the Spring Boot starter. That's pattern we have, right? So this will help you to make a web project. That's it. And this, if you are doing some changes in the application, it will restart it. This is for and this two dependency we need for GSP. If you don't need GSP, they all these things all are the unnecessarily. This we need if you use GSP. This we need for development purpose only, and this we don't need it. Mhm. So we are going to use hello,
Yeah.
Yep.
here. You can here I need to use Spring JDBC. So what you can do is which we are not going to use down the line. I can use Spring Boot Starter JDBC. Got it? That's it. Q. Why this?
It'll automatically uh,
This
take all the
is
jobs.
After the
for
terrorists.
Spring JDBC. But soon we'll replace it. This is MySQL connector. This is Lombok, right? I hate it. This is for email and time leaf. I'm not using it. Okay. Whenever it's needed, I'll add it. This is for Spring Boot Swagger. I'm just deleting it. Oh, nice. So how many dependency we have? This is for database.
Yes. What is JDBC? What's the problem?
Give me a second. People can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. No.
Hello.
Yes.
Yep.
अरे मेरी आवाज ही चली
अभी भी चली गई है नहीं हुई है You increase the sound. Yeah.
What about now? अब सही
Now it's yes.
चलो Spring Boot. Hey, why is crying? Like here,
Yeah.
you ask, anybody have any problem so far? No, it's all about practice. If I Spring Boot, if you do here and there, you can face a lot of issues, Jitena. But the way I'm just doing, please do it. So I need to use Spring Boot starter JDBC voice not coming. How dare you? Give me a second. My bad luck. Give me, where is my Chrome? Spring JDBC. Spring Boot JDBC. Help me. Spring Boot.
Spring Boot.
Yeah, both. I'm talking about this one. I don't know. My voice not coming. How dare you? Yeah, what was the issue earlier?
I don't know. It was
I
look
don't
like the
know.
same.
Yeah, I don't want to even know, right? That's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, shall I explain you the dependency? Like, this is for web project. This is enough. This is not required. Why? But we need only for development purpose. If you do some code change, automatically your application will be
So,
restart. Like this you
one
need?
question. So you said we are running as a standalone. So do you need the web app also? Or that?
No, actually, even though it is web app, right? But you will run as a standalone. I'll show you.
That's
Web
running.
app
Okay.
and web app and all we need because we are using GSP. If you don't use GSP, तो ये सब की जरूरत नहीं है. This is not required. Are you following me? Yes.
Mhm.
This you need if you want to connect with database. That's it. So you see, we have minimal dependency, man. And if you do this much, I can show you how many dependencies downloaded, and you will surprise. You have just added few, right? And then you see the magic. Can you see this? You see,
Oh,
starting from here to here. This is the beauty of Spring Boot. Nice. Oh, Mister, in this dependency we have unnecessarily. This dependency we have just because of Spring. You want to use GSP. Yes. This for connecting with database using Spring JDBC. Which module? Oh, if you want to connect with database, we have different technique. याद है? Plain JDBC, Spring JDBC, Hibernate, and Spring Data JPA. So which technique we are using right now? Spring JDBC. That's why. Anybody have any question, query?
do you
wha-
have any use of Hibernate in the Spring Boot too?
Abhinay. That will come in the picture.
Oh,
We are going to use Hibernate. Hibernate means Spring Data JPA. We have to use this fourth technique. Okay.
okay.
Hibernate I will because I'm just going to do migration. Migration means what your project is here. I want to just convert into Spring Boot.
Spring
Spring
Boot.
JP.
Spring Boot में
BC to Spring Boot.
इसको. अब nobody can say I don't know this much. Okay, क्या है DAO, क्या service. I'm sorry,
Mm.
I cannot help you.
Mhm.
It's too far now. And I'm telling you,
What
we
was
are
the
not going way. What was the?
problem with that JDBC? आपको अभी problem आ रहा था ना
JDBC?
वो रो रहा था
Even I don't know what problem was, right? I was when it was crying, I was also crying. Then I
No, I
Google
know
it and
you.
replace it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Googling.
So let's see. If it's working, it's working. Okay. Not a problem. Uh, 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 Done. Uh, uh, Next is you have to make a web app, web enough. You guys are that much smart. Okay. Spring Boot says I hate XML file. Oh my God. Why? I see. So, earlier you have created XML file and all. You remember? A
Uh-huh.
files.
Yes.
Spring Boot says I hate deployment descriptor, all this thing. I hate. Oh, nice.
Okay.
So I'm not
Everything
going
is
to make.
hating it.
Yeah. So why? Because Spring Boot कहता है मैं सब कर लूंगा. You don't do anything. Okay. Oh my God. Earlier we were spending our time to make a solid file. All these configurations.
Mhm.
All things are gone. मत करो. Oh, nice. You got a point or confused? No, you got it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and no need to make this file. Okay, yes, all these files are gone. Spring Boot will take care of it. Okay.
Okay.
And when you deal with the Spring Boot project need a file that is called heart of the Spring Boot. That file is called application.properties file. Please remember it by heart.
Application property file.
Application dot properties are, it is also called application.yaml file. YAML. YAML. So I'm just making application.properties file. Okay. कर दिया. So this is the file from where Spring Boot will. This is the file from. This is a file uh, from where Spring Boot will take inputs, right?
We'll take all inputs.
Nice. See, you are using GSP, so all images GSP you can copy as it is. Understood?
Okay. Okay.
I don't know how to do copy paste. Done. Copy paste, right? By enough, right? You just make the folder, but you don't need it. Okay, leave it. I'm not going to make deployment descriptor and those things, right? I just copy my GSPs. Say yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just going to copy my GSP only. Let's do it again. Here we have, I don't know. Yes,
Having
I'm
all
going to
commits.
कर दिया. Done. Anybody have any query so far? Oh, Mr. Your question should be, who is going to configure this dispatcher solid? Spring Boot will take care of it automatically. Oh, nothing to do. Who will take care of this? The Spring Boot and all. But here you have to use view resolver. What man? Prefix suffix.
View.
So this you are doing in the XML, and here you have to just do in the property file. So in property file, what you have to define? You have to define the prefix and suffix. Say yes.
Yes.
So you can here you have no need too much bother. In Spring Boot, Spring Boot, I'm going to add this property file. Allow me. Prefix file. My application is slash. Done. Anybody have any question? Query? No. Whatever you are doing in the XML file, right? Prefix and suffix. Remember earlier we are doing in the our this web application. यहाँ पे we were doing here. याद है? यहाँ पे
Yes. Yes.
whatever you are doing here, same thing in Spring Boot you can do with the property file. My job is done. Spring MVC view prefix and that's done. Nice.
Sagar, what is the name of this file? Application.property.yaml, or what you said?
You read here, man. In English,
I cannot see
application
clearly.
dot property. Oh.
It's very
Application
small.
dot properties file. Okay.
Okay.
Is for you only or for everybody? It's blur.
I can see this green letter, but like
Actually, it's the font is very small. That's what. The font.
This
You
for
can make it
everybody?
bigger.
yeah.
The font
Yeah, how it is
bigger.
happening? This is no. I don't think it's for everyone. Anybody else facing any issue regarding font? Say
No,
no.
no, for this your main screen it's not. But when the file font are very small.
File font we cannot increase it. I don't think we don't have any option to do it, right? You increase only the font of this. That's fine. File name is application.property file. Mr. Raj,
Yeah.
I'm just
Property.
writing for you. Application dot properties file. And this file we always keep inside, src slash main slash resources.
The resources.
Yeah,
Slash
what is
YAML,
the
right?
application of this file? It is the XML file or it is a YML file? What's the extension of this file?
Unnecessarily you're talking about. We have property file, I told you, right? Sometimes this file name is YAML file. That's it. YAML. That's it. Okay. So prefix suffix is done. And what end? Nothing. Here, if you want to give application some context name, right? Then you can write it, but let's make it simple for today. Okay. I'm in a hurry. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
If your application wants to talk to, what I'm saying, if your application wants to talk to the database, you have to do the database configuration. Yes.
Yes.
So you have to do DB configuration. Allow me. So in Spring Boot, you have to do DB configuration for Spring JDBC. How? Do you think I remember? No, I'm doing it right. Please help me, otherwise the people will kill me. I got it. Can you see this? But why is talking about Hakari? I need Spring JDBC. Give me a second. Oh, Spring starter JDBC. Okay. 222 JDBC template. Don't worry, don't worry. I need your time, little bit. Oracle MySQL T file. Oh, I need this. Koini sir, can you help me? Hana? Yeah. I hope you know this much, okay? Earlier you are giving all this information in let me try my luck. Huh? Try? Yeah. Oh, you know this or not? Yep. This the URL, username and password. Earlier where you are giving, I'll kill you guys. Earlier you are giving in the here configuration file.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
यहाँ पे
Database
याद है?
configuration.
ये दे
Database
दे दे.
configuration.
ये सब if you still want to give it, you can give it, right? कर सकते हो. You tell me. ऐसे भी कर सकते हो, or you can give over there. So better that you give over there, right? Do? Yep.
Yeah, it's better to.
यहाँ पे. So I'm just giving T.
Yeah,
Help me. Where is my file? Okay, my file is here. Driver, even you don't give it, I think it will pick automatically. Okay, I'm just leaving it then. Okay, next thing is this one, right? Yep. Confused? No, इसको close करता हूँ. No, 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 no. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Right? You know, right?
yep.
Username is root. Password is MySQL something.
MySQL.
That's either you know it, right? Nobody can say I don't know. Okay, done. Like after doing this much, like earlier you were creating data source and everything automatically. Sorry, खुद कर रहे थे नहीं यहाँ पे ये सब बना रहा था तो data source है नहीं. Spring Boot के कहती है if you add this property file यहाँ पे I will automatically create a JDBC template and everything for you. Oh my God! It means the moment when you put this line, Mr. Arun, the
Yes.
moment when you put this line and you put the jar in the palm, which jar?
Right.
Spring.
It's been
So yeah,
Spring.
the
JDBC.
moment when you add this jar and you make the configuration file, automatically it will create data source and template. Oh, the earlier whatever you are doing here, यहाँ जो कर रहे थे सो करने की जरूरत
नहीं.
नहीं है.
नहीं है. Oh, that's cool. So this much is done. My job is done. Now I'm going to make my DAO layer. Allow me. Which layer? DAO. So DAO के लिए, Mister, I need this DAO. Help चाहिए. Help me. Yep.
So how
My
does it create the data source automatic without?
automatically उसको पता है. That's why I'm telling you. Is follow opinionated approach. Okay. He knows. He knows.
Okay.
So which data you
Uh,
are using?
ha. Very good question. यहाँ पे देख क्या है. I'm using this database, right? And
Mhm.
I'm using MySQL username and password. इतना बताते ही it will create a data source and JDBC
Mhm.
template. Oh, is it? Is it done? So
So,
here I don't need this configuration file. I'm just killing it out. Kill करो उसको.
yeah.
And the other thing right? अब nobody देख यहाँ पे JDBC template is you are auto wiring. कहाँ से आ रही है? From where it's coming? Spring Boot.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you. Nobody can say I don't know JDBC template and all. If you don't know, you will never come to know. Done. Fine. You got it? Oh man, I copy paste everything, right? So if you allow to me, I can copy my service layer also. कहो yes. Copy
Yes.
करना तो मेरे को. Copy कर दिया मैंने यहाँ पे. It's coming here, right? And then अपने controller को भी you copy कर दो, right? ये Java code तो you have to copy anyway. You got this much? Done होगी. My application is done, right? Recording is there. You watch 10 times. It's done.
Yes.
Oh, deployment descriptor नहीं चाहिए. A file, we don't need it. Then Spring Boot, finally we have to make another file. This is last. Oh, Mr. Main file. And main file package is important. Don't do mistake. When you make the main file, it must be in the parent package. Arun, it must be in the
Controller
parent
package.
package. Parent, com.web. You see, it is the parent of all the packages, right? Please take care of it.
Yes.
So I'm going to make a main file for Spring Boot. This is the main file for Spring Boot. Spring Boota. Aha. You can give any name, right? Or runner. So it must have public static void main. Okay. देखिए यहाँ पे. Or A, your Spring Boot application must be annotated with the Spring Boot application. Package name is important. I told you. Why is not coming? Can you see this? As it
So
must be
package name is
annotated with this.
important means it should be in the com.web
Yeah.
controller.
Yeah.
Okay.
यही होगा. Yeah.
Okay.
Papa. Parent package. And here you should write Spring application. I marked it. Okay. Spring, and you are not supposed to. Dot run. This is Spring Boot syntax. Okay. Here you can write the same file name. Whatever file name is there, you can write it. Bas. And it's taking this command line. Wow. Okay. Wow. Got my point? Done. Oh, Mr. My whole application is converted in Spring Boot. Nice. You guys are not excited. Earlier you
Yes.
had this boring job. Now you have only the source code. Even you are not getting data source and all, right? Simply.
Is this
Spring.
web.xml? We don't need it, right? We
कुछ
just
नहीं,
take it
No, we
out.
don't need nothing. We don't need nothing.
nothing. You can Tomcat. Spring Boot is saying I'm giving Tomcat to you. Okay.
No, we don't need it.
You throw your Tomcat from your computer. Not required. Oh, nice. Can I run it? If you want to run it, you have to just right click on this main file and run as Java application. Don't do run on server, please. Java application. ये change है.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like Spring Boot. Okay. You like or not, but I like it. So you see this?
There's a lot of
It's
information. What is there?
done. Oh, no need to read it. It's running on
Mhm.
8080. Like now you can run it. कैसे run करेगा अपनी application को? You have to just type localhost and 8080. That's it. No need to write any name after it. 8080 is enough.
Oh, we
Right?
can go to the
Oh, in a web
win,
web application.
web.
Nothing. You have to just say localhost and port number. Show all. This is working. देखो? आ गया यार. It's
Yes.
coming from database. Oh my God. That's why I'm teaching you. I'm telling you. If you follow my technique, my approach of teaching, Spring Boot is just cup of tea for you. If somebody says I don't know previous thing, if you don't know previous thing, this session is not for you. Simple. Got it? I have done with this because everything is running and I want this much from you only. Okay. I'm just stopping my recording. Please, somebody else, please stop it because this is enough. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So what you need to do, you just understand the existing project and convert into this, and you should know the steps, right?